hands so tight. Just begin to notice your fingers coming together now. Maybe you'll begin to notice now that your eyes may begin to blink, and as you notice that blinking beginning, just begin to notice your eyes feeling heavier with each blink. That's right. Just allow that blinking to begin. And as that blinking begins, just notice your fingers are getting even tighter as you focus only on them fingers and only on the sound of my voice. And the sound of my voice is helping you to focus even deeper on your fingers as that begins to kick in now, as your eyes begin to feel heavier with each and every blink. Just begin to imagine that's right there. My eyes beginning to feel heavier and heavier as them hands get tighter and tighter and tighter. And as your eyes feel heavier, just allow them to close down when you know that you can't open them anymore. In a moment, as you feel the muscles around your eyes beginning to relax, just begin to notice as if they're glued down, stuck down, fused together. And the harder you try to open your eyes, the more they just glue down and stick down. I really, really want you to test and open your eyes now and just notice them gluing down, sticking down. The harder you try, the more they fail, and the more they fail, the deeper you go down. Allowing that relaxation now as your hands and your arms begin to relax down to your knees peacefully and slowly. And as your arms begin to come down peacefully and slowly to your knees, just allowing your head to follow as if your head's feeling so heavy and your chin just wants to rest on your chest, just going so deep into your hypnosis now. That's right, allow it just to relax and your body to begin to relax. Just imagine that relaxation as you go even deeper now. And as I count back from 10 to 1, going even deeper with each and every number I call back from. 10, feeling absolutely amazing for making the changes you're about to make. 9, looking forward and thinking about the changes that you want to make and how you want to feel. 8, 7, even deeper down now. 6, 5, feeling even more relaxed as you just let your shoulders and all that tension go from your body. Every out breath now as your breathing slows down to a comfortable level for you, just letting go of that tension, that pressure. 4, 3, doing really well, just heading down even deeper as you begin to drift. That's right, just drifting and floating, and just notice how relaxing you can feel right now. 2, even deeper into your hypnosis, feeling even more amazing. 1, absolutely amazing, feeling fantastic as you begin to drift and float. And I'd like you to find a mystical, magical place in your mind, somewhere that you've always wanted to be, somewhere you've always wanted to go. Maybe it's somewhere you've already been. Maybe it's somewhere that you've always dreamt of going, but I just want you to find that place that can help you settle down and make the changes that you want to make as you drift and float to this fantastic, mystical, magical place now. And when you've found it, just give me a nod. Just drop into that place right there, right now, Luke, and just have anything you can see around you. Just begin to notice everything you can see, everything that you can hear around you, and picking up anything that you can possibly feel. Just take some relaxation time, a couple of moments to enjoy that place, this place that you're at, this place that you wanted to go, and just begin to feel amazing at the thought of all this hard work that you and your subconscious mind are about to make the changes that you want to make, to be able to find a brand new you from the moment you come back out of your hypnosis. I'd like you to begin to imagine now in your mind a control room, however you see it in your mind, whatever the picture looks like, however it is, however big it may be, however small it may be, whatever colour, whatever shape it may be. Just make that control room now. And when you can see that control room in front of you, whatever shape, whatever colour, whatever size it is, just give me a nod and let me know that you can see it. And as you look at that control room now, I'd like you just to see how many buttons, levers and dials are in there as you pop your head inside, and there's hundreds, maybe thousands of buttons, levers and dials, however you see them. And what I'd like you to do now is just have a look around that control room and have a look for that one button, lever or dial, however you're looking at them. I'd like you to look for that one that's marked your anxiety, stroke, depression, and that feeling that you've got right now. Out of all them hundreds, maybe thousands of buttons, levers and dials, just go and find that particular one now. And when you found it, give me a nod and let me know you found that particular button, lever or dial that's marked anxiety, stroke, depression. Good. I'd like you to take a closer look at that particular button, lever or dial, however you're seeing it, and just notice that scale of 1 to 10 underneath. I'd like to spike that emotion a little now. And maybe it will feel uncomfortable for a couple of moments. Maybe just imagine feeling it uncomfortable for a couple of moments. I'd like you to begin to imagine that it's at a level 10, that you're looking at that dial and your feelings are a level 10, that anxiety is at a 10, that depression's at a 10. Maybe that feeling of breathlessness and just coming on now. I'd like to really feel that anxiety is a 10, that depression is a 10 at its very worst. Remember a time when you felt that feeling at its very worst, and I want you to be back at that time now, feeling that feeling at its very worst. And when you can feel that feeling at its very worst, as maybe that panic attack sets in, as your breathing becomes shallow, that anxiety kicking in, wanting to be away from. When you can feel that feeling and you know you've got that feeling, just give me a nod. Just reach out now for me, Luke, with that dominant hand to that button, that lever, that dial with your dominant hand, and turn it down to a 9 and begin to feel absolutely amazing. Just reach out with your dominant hand and turn that button, lever or dial or that scale down to a 9. Make that change now. And just notice how good that feels from making that fantastic change, because each and every number that you count back down from gives you a brand new start, helps you change the way you feel into the way you want to feel. And when you know it's a 9 and you can feel it as a 9, just begin to feel absolutely even more amazed now. When you know it's a 9, feel it as a 9, no longer a 10. Just give me a nod and let me know that you've made that change. Ask your powerful subconscious mind to make that change, install this 9 and make it feel like a 9, knowing that you can never ever return to that 10. As you head back into that control room now, Luke, and turn it down to an 8. With your dominant hand, reach that button, that lever, that dial, turn it down to an 8 and absolutely begin to feel on top of the world for the changes you're making. That's right. Just turn it down to an 8, feel it as an 8, and just see the things that you can do now that you couldn't do before, knowing that you've turned that anxiety, stroke, depression down to an 8, feeling absolutely amazing for that change, and making that change with the powerful help of your subconscious mind to make this a lasting change for you. And when you know it's an 8 and you can feel it as an 8, just give me a nod and let me know that you can feel that feeling as an 8, no longer a 10, no longer a 9. And just take a moment to give yourself that round of applause, to feel absolutely amazing. Just begin to notice that Luke that you've always wanted to be, that Luke that you know was there, that Luke that was hiding away, just beginning to come back now, as that inner smile begins to return as you head back into that control room, turning it down to a 7. And just feeling even more amazing now as you reach out, turn it down to a 7, feel it as a 7, knowing that you've made an absolutely amazing choice to use this hypnosis for you to have a new life starting from this moment forward. Feel it as a 7, know it's a 7. When you know it's a 7, just begin to see again the things you can do now. Even think about that worst moment in your life with your anxiety and depression, where you felt it as a 10, and just begin to notice how you would deal with that situation again right now. be back in that situation where it was a 10 and just see how you deal with it now as that 7 that you can feel. Feel absolutely amazing. And when you know that it's a 7, you can feel it as a 7 and you're completely in control of your life at that 7. Just give me a nod and let me know that you're there. Good. I'd like you to head back into that control room once again now, Luke. Turn it down to a 6 with the dominant hand. Almost halfway down from that 10. Turn it down to a 6 and just notice now as you've knocked off 40% of that feeling completely gone. Your hard work. That new feeling beginning to take over. That new feeling that you wanted to feel beginning to take over. And when you know it's a 6 and you can feel it as a 6 and you can do the things that you couldn't do before, just see yourself in the scenarios that you wouldn't put yourself in before because of that anxiety or depression. See yourself in the crowds of people. See yourself chatting in the pub down with the lads on a Saturday night. Just see the things that you can do that you couldn't do before and begin to feel amazing for making these changes. Notice that inner you, that inner smile, that look that you know that's been hidden away, just coming back to exactly how he wants to be as you turn that anxiety, that depression down to 5 now. Halfway down, 50% of that feeling gone as you absolutely feel amazing for making that change. Really feel it this time as you turn it down to that 5. And when you feel it so well that you're now making this new change, feeling absolutely amazing. That's right. If you need to stick your head up in the air and your shoulders get higher, as that confidence begins to grow, that happiness beginning to come back, that Luke that knows it, that Luke he wants to be, almost there. And we're still only at 5 and just feel amazing of how good that feels now. Again, put yourself in the worst scenarios you can put yourself in. Put yourself in them scenarios that would make you feel that 10, maybe even an 11. But just put yourself in them scenarios now and just notice how differently you act, how differently you are, and how differently you cope with in them scenarios that would have been a 10, but doing it as a 5 that you've made it to. Taking complete control of your life, feeling on top of the world, and just heading back into that control room, and even better now, turning it down to a 4. Turn it down to a 4, 60% gone. Turn it down to a 4, under halfway, taking absolute control of your life once more. Looking forward to the future, looking forward to the morning. Looking forward to even opening your eyes at the end of this hypnosis session and feeling absolutely amazing. Maybe to that point you just want to shout, yes. Just imagine that moment now, knowing that you'll be back completely in control of your life, having made the changes you wanted. Just take a moment now to put yourself in the worst scenarios, to put yourself in positions or places with people that you wouldn't have been before, and just notice how good that feels as you completely take control of your life. That confidence raising through the roof, that motivation to do the things that you wanted to do. Really just wanting to get up and go and do these things that you just couldn't do before, knowing that you're taking complete control of your life and making it happen. Now, as you turn it down to a 3, reaching out in that control room, grabbing that lever button or dial, turning it down to a 3, and making it even more meaningful as you turn it down. Feel it, really, really feel it coming on now. As that confidence begins to grow even more, them shoulders get higher, you can walk taller, feeling healthier, happier, more motivated, more confident to do the things you want to do. And just notice them things that you can do that you couldn't do before. Really, really give yourself that clap on the back. That pat on the back now, just to know that you've made these changes. Your hard work, your powerful subconscious mind sharing that responsibility, because that's what the subconscious mind does. It's there to protect you. And at some point in your life, you felt as bad as you did because your subconscious mind thought it was protecting you, when in fact, it no longer is protecting you. It's holding you back. And as you let go of each of these numbers now, just feeling absolutely amazing and just letting that subconscious mind know that that level 10 doesn't serve you anymore. because now you've got it down to that 4. You feel it is that 4 as you head back in now and turn it down to a 3. 70% gone. Turning it to a 3, feel absolutely amazing for turning it to a 3, and feel on top of the world for making that change a 3. Really, really feel absolutely amazed. And as you just process that work that you're making, just allow that powerful subconscious mind to make them changes now. Knowing there's only a couple more to make these changes, and you're going to feel absolutely amazing on top of the world, even better than you are right now. And at the moment, you don't think you can feel any better than you do. But as you head back into that control room now and turn it down to a 2, just notice that change. Just notice that smile, that giggle, that look. Just pushing through now. Take an absolute moment in that fantastic, mystical, magical place now, just to enjoy this feeling, this new you, this brand spanking new. Just begin to feel amazing now. And just while I carry on talking to a couple of these people in this live now, just carry on processing that work, feel amazing, and see the things that you can do. Just process that work. Look cheery, not a problem. Thank you very much, Quinn. Let me know. I hope this is of some help to you as you watch this video. Please jump in on my next live and I'll give you all the help that you need. Okay, Luke, as you take control now, I'd just like you to head back into that control room, turning it down to a 1. Almost there, but not even quite. Almost there, but not even quite. And the best is still yet to come. Just imagine how amazing that feels now. That anxiety completely gone, that depression, that feeling completely disappearing, dissipating, fading away now. And embracing that feeling that you wanted to feel. Just embrace that feeling of that person that you knew you wanted to be, that person you knew you could be, given the chance to make the changes that you're just making now. As you head back in now, turning it down to a 1. Knocking it down to that 1, feeling amazing at that 1, even better. And the last but not least is yet to come. Because we need to make that one completely special, because this is the brand new start. This is the brand new start for you as you go back into that control room. Turn it down to a 0, knock it off, break it off, do whatever you need to do to stop anybody in the future ever turning that anxiety, depression all the way back up. Just notice it now as that complete 0, completely gone. Feel this new feeling, embrace this new feeling. The feeling that you've wanted to feel, the feeling of how you want it to be, that person that you wanted to be completely being you now, Luke. That old Luke completely just making the changes. The new Luke just beginning to take over now. And take a couple of minutes to process all this work that you've just done. And only when your powerful subconscious mind has installed this new program for you, just imagine now putting that disc in or that CD-ROM into the drive, pressing install. And when you press that install button, waiting for that setup, allowing that subconscious mind to run that setup. And when you're ready for this brand new start, only when you're ready for this brand new start, press that run button as soon as it's installed, but only when your powerful subconscious mind has made them changes. Only when you know you've made them changes to feel this good from this moment forward for the rest of your life, for as long as you want to carry these changes. When you're ready and your subconscious mind has installed that program, press that run button and feel 10 times better. Just take a group of that now. You take a couple of deep breaths, knowing exactly how your life's going to shape up in the future. That fantastic work that you've just done. And we aren't finished with that control room yet, Luke, because I'd like you to head back into that control room now. And again, I want you to see all them buttons, them levers and dials out of the hundreds or the thousands. But in a moment, you're going to quickly and easily find all the buttons, levers and dials that you want to turn down in your life, whether it's sadness, whatever you want to turn down in your life or off. Go into that control room now and make yourself even better by turning everything down or off that you want to that makes you feel better in your life. Whether it's sadness, turn it all down now. Every single button you want to turn it down to exactly where you want to turn it down to, or lock it off or knock it off at the end. Whatever you need to do so it doesn't return to its old ways. Make that change now. With each and every change you make, just begin to notice how much better you feel, how healthier you feel. Happiness, that laugh begins, that giggle begins, that inner giggle, to the point that you just don't think you can stop. And when you've made all them changes and you've installed that new program, you've turned everything off or down to exactly where you want to, just give me a nod and let me know you've done that. And before you finish now, Luke, for the very last time, mate, I'd like to go back into that control room and just imagine turning everything up to the max that you want to turn up, whether it's happiness, health, love, confidence, motivation. Go around that control room now, turn everything up all the way to the point that you want it to, whether it's maybe up halfway, maybe it's 3/4, maybe it's completely all the way to the top, all the way to the maximum. Anything in your life that you want to turn up and feel even better about: health, happiness, love, confidence, motivation to do the things you want to do, exactly how you want to do. Turn it up now and feel even more amazed. And just notice how that feeling is now. And that feeling that you're feeling now, which is what you thought couldn't be better, just only imagine now 10 times more that feeling, even amplifying that feeling 10 times more. Just notice what happens now as you amplify that feeling 20 times more. Just notice, just filling your body, your muscles, every muscle fiber and cell of your body just flowing with this new feeling. 30 times more now. Just imagine it flowing around your body even faster. Maybe you see it as a colour, maybe you see it as a shape as it just flows around your body from the head to your feet and back again. 40 times, even amplifying that feeling and keeping this feeling, moving forward with this feeling. As you see yourself, I'd like you to imagine seeing yourself in 3 months' time from now, doing all the things you couldn't do before, doing wherever you are, whoever you're with. Just see yourself in 3 months' time now, being that person you wanted to be. No trace of anxiety, no trace of depression. Everything turned up to the max and everything that you wanted to lose, gone. See yourself in 3 months' time doing whatever you're doing, whoever it is you're with, and pick things up that you can feel so that you know that you're there. And when you know you're there and you're in that situation, give me a nod and let me know you're there. And as you just begin to see yourself from away from your body, as if you're maybe 10 feet in the air, just look down on yourself and just notice how high your shoulders are, how good you walk, looking exactly how you want to look, feeling exactly how you want to feel. Just notice how good you look, doing the things that you wanted to do that you couldn't do before. And take a moment to see the things that you never thought you'd see, but always knew you could. Be in that moment, enjoy that moment, do the things you need to do. As you see yourself now in 6 months' time, imagine going 6 months from now, again, wherever you may be, whoever it is you're with, and just even see how even more amazed that you are with yourself now as it only gets better and better and better. Drop into that place right now, 6 months from now, and when you're there, give me a nod. And again, just to prove to yourself that you're there, just pick something up that you can feel and touch and just notice that sensitivity, that feel, that touch. And when you know that you're there, that you're really there, again, just take a moment out of your body to have a look at yourself doing the things even better than you was doing before. Feeling even more amazing than you were feeling before. On top of the world, looking exactly how you want to look, being exactly how you want to be, living your life the way you want to. Anxiety-free, depression-free, and being in control of your life. Always, always having 3 solutions to every problem you ever come across in your life. Whenever you come across a problem, 3 solutions will instantly pop up. One of them solutions you'll choose easily, quickly, and effectively to solve that problem. Always finding a solution to every problem you come across in life from them 3 solutions that will always pop up with each problem. And when you understand what I've just said and you've made that change and you know that you'll have 3 solutions to every problem in your life and be able to find one of them solutions to the problem, just give me a nod and let me know you've got it. Make that change now. Feel absolutely amazing as you see yourself in 1 year from now. Just imagine, only imagine 1 year from now. Again, wherever you are, whoever you're with, doing whatever you're doing, just drop into that place right now. And when you're there, give me a nod. Find something around you that you can feel, touch, see everything that's going on around you, hear everything that's going on around you with even more clarity, with even sharper pictures in front of you. See exactly what you're doing exactly what you want, with whoever you want, with whom you want, when you want, exactly how you want. Being completely in charge of your life again from this moment forward. And when you know you've made these changes, because you've just seen yourself in that 1 year from now, and this process working even better with each and every morning you wake up. Each and every morning that you wake up and you see yourself in the mirror or you go to the toilet first thing, this new feeling will just jump all over you and you can feel that feeling 50 times more now, amplifying that feeling as that begins to surge around your body through each and every muscle fiber and cell every single morning that you wake up with a brand new day, feeling motivated, confident to move forward with your life, doing the things you want, exactly how you want, having made the changes in the control room. And for the last time now, as I fetch you back closer to the here and now, I'd like you to go back to that control room, knowing that you've made the changes that you wanted to make within that control room in every aspect of your life. I'd like you now just to imagine standing back from it and imagine maybe just blowing that control room up now, smashing it up, blowing it up, absolutely caving it in with whatever you want to cave it in with, whether it's a sledgehammer or maybe even a nuclear bomb, just dropping a bomb on it now, because once that control room's completely smashed to smithereens, nobody and nothing can make any changes to any of them buttons, levers and dials that you saw. So just take a moment now to think of how you're going to smash that control room up and spend a minute or two smashing it up now. And only when it's smashed up and only when it cannot be accessed and only when nothing can be turned back up, give me a nod and let me know it's completely gone. Smash it up right now, feeling that feeling even stronger. And give me a nod when it's completely smashed up into smithereens. How good does that feel? As I'm going to start to slowly fetch you back now from 5 to 1. And as I begin to fetch you back from 5 to 1 with each and every number I count back from, taking a big deep breath in, feeling this new change, confirming this new change, and waking up to that point that you're just going to feel absolutely amazed and burst out laughing when you open your eyes back in the room. 5, slowly unrelaxing now. 4, imagine taking that big deep breath in, making the changes once again, confirming all these brand new changes and feeling even better. 3, feeling even healthier, more motivated, more confident to move forward with your life this moment forward. 2, taking a big deep breath in, eyes opening, and 1, back in the room, feeling on top of the world, feeling absolutely amazing. Welcome back.
Wow,
How was that for you, dude?
I'm dead relaxed. You'll have dry mouth right now, which is a side effect. The second side effect that you're going to have, because of all that shit that you've just gotten rid of, mate, you're going to have the best night's sleep ever. You're going to send me a message tomorrow. You're going to say, Steve, wow, I've never slept like that before in my life. And the reason why you feel so relaxed is because you've never been as relaxed as you've been right now for an awful long time, if ever, because that hypnosis has just worked fantastically for you. And just as I just want to show everyone as a convincer, anyone that might think that he might have been faking it. If you hold your hands out like that for me, Luke, other way up, flat out, and I just want you to now just have a look at your middle knuckle. Yeah, I just want you to focus on your middle knuckle and just begin to feel your hands sticking together, gluing together. As your hands get even tighter, really press your hands together now as it feels as though they're sticking together, the world's stickiest glue. As they begin to stick together with that world's stickiest glue, just imagine each of them fingers sticking together so tight that your hands just cannot pull apart, as if them hands are becoming one, like a piece of oak, like a piece of carved wood. Just notice now, the harder you try to take your hands apart, the more they stick together. I want you to really, really try your hardest, because you're a big, strong lad. Strong lads can take their hands apart. But just notice the harder you try, the more it sticks down. The more it sticks down, the harder you try. You just cannot take your hands apart. The harder you try, the more it sticks down. But you will let your hands go when you know that your arse is completely stuck to your sofa. When you know that your arse is completely glued to the sofa instead of your hands, you can let your hands go, but you will not be able to stand up because your arse will be completely stuck to the sofa. So you know when your arse is stuck to the sofa, just let your hands go now, but try to stand up. You just cannot stand up. Your arse is completely stuck down to the sofa. The harder you try to stand up, the more you can't stand up. Is that a bit of a weird feeling? But the only way, if you watch this, the only way you can let your hands go, right, your arse go, is if you just put your hands on your head like this. Put your hands on your head like that. And just notice now that as your hands stick down to your head, completely stick down to your head, you can stand back up again. But you cannot move your hands because your hands are completely glued to your head. So just stand up for me now. And try and take your hands off your head. We'll just realise they're completely stuck down, glued down. You can sit back down again now because we know that you can move your ass, but you can't move your hands. Completely stuck. How weird is that? And that's not even being hypnotised. And if I just go 3, 2, 1, let go of your hands now. 3, 2, 1, everything back to normal. And that's what the stage hypnosis is. That's just like a convincer for you to know that everything you did in that hypnosis session of yours, mate, was for real. You made them changes.
Yeah. Been amazing.
I'm glad it's made the change to you. And please, thank you first of all for jumping in the live, because it showed an awful lot of people. And guys, I didn't watch any of these comments or look at any of these comments simply because I was looking at the client. I need to make sure that the client's okay, and that he's processing the work that he's doing. So I haven't read any of the comments, and I will go through the comments before I finish. And anyone at home that did maybe that shouldn't have gone under with me, if I just count back from 3 to 1, everything coming back to the room, feeling absolutely fantastic and amazing. So 3, 2, 1, back in the room. Everybody that may have gone under but shouldn't have done. So yes, it wouldn't work for anyone, because I did make sure that I said that session was just for you. But I'm so glad that you've made the changes that you wanted to make, and I'm glad that young and stayed to sleep long enough for you to make them changes, and that you can do the things you want to do starting the moment you want to start doing them. Maybe with your young uns, but just please do me a favour. Like I say, thank you for being on the live, because it shares the live out. It lets people know there's help. And if there's any of your friends that are suffering around like that, or family, get them to jump on, and I'll gladly help out.
I definitely will. Everyone, go over and give Steve a follow.
Thank you. And if you get a chance, I'm going to try and get. Obviously, I'll do the live if you don't mind me making videos from this. I'll share that to me. And if you could do me some sort of a review, if not on here, under Yorkshire Hypnosis Therapies on Facebook, that just helps the other side of my social media. You know, if it's under Yorkshire Hypnosis Therapies, just leave me a review and a like on my page, and and then other people know that they can be in touch and book sessions. I'm thinking I look like, what do you call him, Dickinson on Real Deal, don't I? I haven't even been away either. That's just done in the back garden, is that? I look right
I know,
twat.
it's been hot, hasn't it?
Yeah. Had a few hours with the missus, my beautiful, who is my other inspiration, by the way, is my other half. She's my love of my life, and I love her to pieces. She supports me in everything I do on here.
That's
Um,
good.
so, look, thank you ever so much, mate, for
Thank you
all
ever
that
so
help.
much.
Thank you, everyone that's in the room. I'm going to have a quick look through the comments. I don't know if you want to stay on, mate. You can do. I'm just going to have a quick jump through the. Please, without anybody leaving any more comments, let me try and do a catch up of what I've got. If you can hear my dog snoring, by the way.
Oh, Frenchie. Is he a Frenchie?
Yeah. He's been
I've
out
got a
for a run. The
Frenchie.
missus took him out for a run earlier on, and he takes about an hour and a half to recover because he doesn't stop.
Yeah, I've got a Frenchie, a Staffy, and a St. Bernard.
Have you? Have you got St. Bernard?
Yeah.
Dog of
Pardon?
my dreams.
Yeah, she's 10 months now.
I got that from that Bernie Winters. Do you remember him? Bernie Winters. He had that St. Bernard called. What was that St. Bernard called that Bernie Winters had? There'll be somebody in the live that'll know Bernie Winters. Let's have a look here. Someone charging 200 for hypno around your area, but this bloke does it a lot cheaper. Thank you, buddy. Cheers. I needed that. Is this one working? I think so, Kieran. Well, yeah. Jump on to Luke's live and ask me if it's worked for him. Can you
Yeah,
do this
definitely
tonight?
worked.
Official Jim Bob. I'm here. I'm going to be doing more lives, and I will do lives. And please, if I'm doing a live, come and jump into the live. And if you want some help, jump on, and I'll do that. If anybody's too scared to on a live or doesn't want to do it on a live, I completely understand. I do private sessions as well. If you want to give me a message, and I can arrange something, whether it's via video call, because you've seen how good it works. It is just as effective as being in person, to be fair. Because once you've got that trance state, then the work can begin.
You feel just so calm.
Just relax. Like I say, until you try and test your eyes, it doesn't feel any different, does it? It doesn't feel.
No.
I mean, you can still hear all the noises around you.
Yeah.
Please get in after try some rust on my anxiety. The Irish one, is it the Irish one? I was going to say Sean. The Irish one. I'm not going to do another live tonight, matey. I'm gonna jump off and spend some time with the other half. I've been at work all day.
Yeah, I can't blame you.
But I will. Anyone that wants to give me a follow on here, I'll follow you back at the end of this live. I'm also on
Everyone
Yorkshire
pop over,
Hypnosis.
give Steve a follow.
I'm on Yorkshire Hypnosis Therapies as well on Facebook. If you want to leave me a message, I think I come under the Yorkshire. I think I'm under Yorkshire Hypnosis Therapies on YouTube as well as with other videos. Please can I join after? But I will. I promise you, Irish one. If you want to jump in with me at any point when I come and do another live,
Yeah, it definitely
please
works,
do.
Shane.
What else have we got? Matt's saying that you're smiling all the time now, which you did do, to be fair, mate. That smile came on your face sort of like once you got rid of about 30%, and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger as you went down them
Yeah.
numbers. He looks so
Thank you ever
happy
so much.
now.
I appreciate it a lot.
I know, absolutely. Do you know what my reward, mate, is seeing the change in you as we do this. I learned this. I went to I took a course that went on for over a year, to be fair, and it was the third weekend of every month doing different modules down at a hotel. And I only learned I wanted to learn how to hypnotise somebody so I could go down the pub with the lads on a Saturday night and just get me drinks for free and do the stupid stuff that like sticking your hands to your head and stuff like that. But to learn how to hypnotise somebody, I took a clinical hypnotherapy course, which taught me how to deal with anxiety, depression, fears, phobias, anything to do with change, anything that you want to change. And my reward really is seeing, people like yourself just make them changes when they felt stuck before, and now they've got some clarity and feeling amazing for moving forward.
Yeah.
Irish one,
You must
thank you. I'm
enjoy
not
it.
amazing, mate, but I'm not amazing. I just enjoy what I do.
It felt really good, Paige. Felt so calm.
I Spy Audit, thank you very much for your compliment. Thank you. How do I go about getting this done, please? You can jump in on a live if you want to send me follow Anne Marie, and I'll give you a follow back. You can send me a message, and we can arrange it for a live here if you want a free session. By giving the free sessions on TikTok, it helps my page grow and show others. So I am truly grateful for
Everyone
people
pop
jumping
over.
in.
Go and give him a follow and a like, please. Appreciate it.
Pauline says, "Is he all right?" I think he's all right. I think you're all right, aren't you, Luke? I'm still going through these.
I'm just a bit hot. Need to put fan on.
Kathy Jasmine, is he all right now? Yes, other than a dry mouth, but he'll get the best night's sleep he's ever had.
Yeah.
Evening, Steve. Hope you're well. Ben's daily dose. I'm good, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
Thank you for everything you've done, mate. Appreciate it.
No, listen, mate. Thank you. Thank you once again for coming on and showing other people, how they can change the feelings.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you.
Enjoy your night, mate, and then
all
enjoy.
The best. Give us a message.
Tomorrow.
Let me know how you are in the morning.
I would. I'll message you in the week.
Thank you, and
cheers, mate.
leave that review
Thank
for me. Thank you. Cheers, mate.
I would. I'll go over now. Cheers, mate. Bye.
All the best. Good night, Luke. Take care. Thank you. Are you speechless? Thank you.
Audio.
Yeah. I think there's like a little time button at the top of your screen. I had to think about it. It's like a little round circle, like Telly V screen. Does that kick you out of the live then?
No, that'll end my live.
Oh yeah, good thinking.
I've never really. I've been live with a few people.
Have you got a cross on your screen?
No.
I don't know if I can kick you out. I don't even know how to kick you out.
More. Pause live. Comment.
Oh, hang on. Let me click on your name there.
Oh, there it is. Found it. It's bottom left. Right, I'll see you later, mate. Thank you ever so much.
Take care. All the best. Good night. God bless.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
Take care, buddy. I've still got some message to catch up with, so I'm just flicking down here first, guys. How would I get one, please? Hayden, if you want to send me a message, I'll give you a follow back and send you some message, and we can arrange on here. If you want a private session, sessions are £85 and can be done as effectively over a video call as you guys have just seen. How do you get a tissue to dance? Why? What happens if we're under hypnosis through video call and our phone dies so we're unable to exit? Nothing, absolutely nothing. It's a misconception that you can get stuck in hypnosis. It's just a focused state of relaxation. You just open your eyes and realise there's nobody there. You just have to charge your phone back up and jump back on. So that you don't get stuck under hypnosis, you don't go to sleep, you don't get stuck like it forever. If I was to drop dead mid-session, the client would open their eyes and come out with themselves and shit themselves that there's a dead hypnotherapist either in the front room or over the video call. Liz Cole, hi, good evening, hope you're well, hope you're good. Cheryl Davison, what an idiot you are. There's people out there trying to help people, and there's idiots like you that only make yourself look absolutely stupid by being a troll. It doesn't bother me at all. Like, you can crack on doing whatever you're doing and say whatever you want to say. It's just everyone else thinks you're well, I'm not swearing. Kathy Jasmine, thank you. He did look so happy, didn't he? Sarah, do you give spirit readings? No, not readings, Sarah, but I can help you sit down and talk to a past loved one. If that's something you'd like to do. There is some videos. If you give me a follow, there's some videos in my TikTok where I've helped people to go back, sit down, hug, kiss, talk to past loved ones and get the answers to the questions that they're looking to get. Nice one, I caught your live. Thank you, Toya. Thank you very much.
And do you give spirit reading? Oh, I've just answered that question, Sarah. I hope that helps. Please have a look at my lives at the videos where I've helped people go back to visit past loved ones. Irish, good evening. Hope you're well. We're already friends on here. As you live, are you live every night, pal? Not every night, matey, but I'm hoping to be on more. Sarah and Gill, yes, I've just watched them. I would love one of those. How do I book? Just send me a message and we'll get something arranged. I would as well. I'd probably maybe do one live for you, but it would be emotional. I don't know whether you'd want to have that on over a live on TikTok, but I would do that for a free session for you on TikTok if it's something you would like to do, simply because it shows others out there, what can be done and how it can be done and how you can feel and the results that you get from it. But I can do a private session. Sessions are £85, and that's for however long it takes for you to get the results you need, whether it's an hour and a half. I'll hopefully catch you next time you do. Please do, Ben's Daily Dose, please do jump in, say hi, and if there's anyone that's got the issues out there that they need dealing with, then I'm here to help. Toya, we can do a live session, absolutely. Please jump on. You'd love online, but you can't go live on here. The only option you've got then is either wait until you've got your 1,000 followers, or book in a private session, and I'll get something like that organised. So I'm caught back up with the messages now, guys. So I'm going to say goodnight and say thank you very much for all your support and the likes that you sent and any gifts that were sent. I didn't see anything that came through because I was obviously watching the client. I will be on more. I will make a live and I'll keep jumping on. Give me a follow so it notifies you when I am. And we shall see you on the next live. Thank you ever so much for your support. So I'll just say goodnight, God bless, and I'll follow everyone back that's given me a follow that I haven't followed already, and get back to you with the messages as best I can. Dazza, I'm good. Thank you ever so much, mate. I'm just about to jump off. Thank you for asking. Look after yourselves. I'll say goodnight. Thanks all. Take care.